Okay, so here I am, ready to take on the next week, which, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is the 5th week. Okay, I should have checked that before I came on, but this is the next week. I'm pretty sure we are in week number 5. The first thing I did was I went through all of my leftovers that had been cut, and I pulled these out to make the next batches. So then I made a list of what I still needed that I didn't have in the leftovers. So today, right now, I'm going to do the cuts that I need to do. And then we are going to start sewing. So that's what I'm doing right now. Here we go. Okay, so I'm at my sewing table and I'm going to label my sheets. Now this week, again, we are going to be doing a 4 and 4. Okay, so 4 blocks with one colorway selection going on, and then another 4 with another like colorway selection going on. So I'm going to separate my templates. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then the A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now I'm going to. So that means I have to label a couple of like 4 sheets instead of just 2 like before. So I'm going to take the first one of A, and let's see, I'm making this guy. So the A1 for me is maize, and A2 is buttercup, A3 is meadow, and A4 spring. Sorry, it's funny because of how, you know, you have them all set up, and some of them go in one way and some of them go in another way. Anyways, this is gonna be a beautiful quilt, guys. I'm so excited about this. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the B section for that block, and B4 is buttercup. B3 is meadow. B2 is spring. And B1 is ocean. Okay. Now for the other 4 blocks. The A1 is deep sea, This is, okay, so A2 is Seafoam. A3 is Early Dawn. And A4 is Primrose. Okay, and now the B section. B4 is Pond. B3 is Deep Sea. B2 is Seafoam. And B1 is Early Dawn. Okay, so I have everything labeled, and I am going to get started putting these together. You guys have seen me do this so many times, so I'm probably just going to do a nice little sped up version so that you don't have to be completely bored forever, because these do take you know, a bit of time. Actually, not too long considering, but yeah, so I'm gonna get started. Okay, so I am back with these pieces of the blocks that I'm making, and I'm making 4 of each colorway, so to speak. So I've got these 2, which is an A and a B, and I have these 2, which is an A and a B. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take the top 2 and I'm going to put them right sides together. And then I kind of just eyeball it inside, and I kind of like do a little flip where I can see that the lines are pretty much lined up, like this line here and this line here, right? And like I said, I just sort of eyeball it at first. And what I will do is I will get a wonder clip right to the middle, and then I will just use my hands and my eyeballs, but mostly just, you know, using my hands to make sure that they are lined up nice. And, you know, I only put one wonder clip in now because chances are I may have to move it because I'm just sort of maneuvering my way through. So I'm going to put the pin in right on the corner, and I look on the back and it is not lined up well, in my opinion. So what I need to do is I need to move the one on the top in this direction. So let me go ahead and unpin them, and I'm just going to I just do it a little at a time. So I'm just going to slide it over very incrementally to my left, and I'm going to put these wonder clips back in, and I will sort of just, you know, kind of use my eyes, and then I'll sort of use my hands, making sure that it feels like they're lined up. Feels pretty good. I'm going to put that pin right back in, and that actually looks a lot better. So I've been noticing that sometimes these do not end up right perfectly. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to put this pin, after I just get one more little wonder clip in there, hold it just a little bit, and now I'm going to go and I'm going to put the straight pin in on the other side. Okay, so it is now way off. So I know that probably where I had it the first time was the best, just from what I just saw right there. And this is what I've been doing for all of the blocks, and they've been coming out just fine. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to make sure it's even, right? And everything has been coming out just fine. It seems, you know, like counterintuitive, but it's working. It's you know, ending up looking like I want it to look, and no complaints. So that's what I'm going to do here. And just to satisfy my curiosity, just because that's how I am, I'm going to go ahead and put the stick pin in another couple times. Okay, so I see where it is there. And then I'm going in on this side. Okay, you know what? I'm happy with where it is. The next thing that I want to do, just to be on the safe side, is I'm going to put this straight pin in somewhere along the line for my seam allowance, and then look on the other side and make sure that they are lining up, like the straight pin is going through the line on both sides. And that means that at least the seam allowance that I'm going to sew is going to be where I want it to be. And it's looking pretty good. I'm happy with what it looks like. Yep. Okay, so let me go ahead and stitch this one. When I come to this intersection, I do slow down because you've got quite a bit of fabric right in this area, and I just don't like to take a chance that it's going to hop off or anything like that, so I just slow down. Okay, so now I'm just going to clean it up. And I'm going to remove the papers just in the seam allowance. And on the other side too. Jellybean, what are you doing, baby? What are you doing? Are you supervising? Yeah? Jellybean is supervising. Okay, you can't be right there, baby, because mommy's gotta... Oh, I didn't even plug in my iron. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this, and so as you can see, it's going to look, it looks great. I never have an issue as long as I just take a little bit of extra time to get it where I want it, and there you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this one. I'm going to finish putting these other blocks together, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product. Okay, so I have finished putting together the two different blocks. This is the first one right here. I can't wait till we start putting these together and see. I'm really excited about it. And this is the second one. So there you go. I have them done. And I will see you guys next week. I know that these are a little bit later than they were supposed to be. February travel for me was quite extensive, and so I did get a tiny bit behind, but I'm back on the ball again, and I will see you guys next week with the next blocks.